XM1 or some
It's just a
bullshit like that.
picture of a 12-year-old and a 20-year-old making the fuck out in the street. And it's just like, she's 12 and I'm 20, but I still love her. Age is just a number. And it's like, you're right. And prison is just a word. And he just calls 911. Did my computer restart or some shit? It's not opening up. No, it's gotta be fine. My screen's just blacked out for some reason. There it goes. Okay, let's start the campaign. There's New Game Plus? Ooh, tempting. What difficulty should I play this on? You can customize
as
your
hard a difficulty as you can.
You can customize
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. You did play the first one, right?
Yeah, I played the first one.
Okay, just making sure.
I played and got all the endings for the first one, which was super fucking difficult because I am murder happy whenever I play these games.
But did you do it on stream?
No, I didn't do it on stream. I might eventually go back and play the first one again, but it's just, you know, I love to stream. I really do. And I love streaming stuff that people want to see because they're happy and I'm happy. But also, if I've overplayed a game, I'm just not feeling it, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not gonna put myself through that. Although I did do it for Fable 3, even though I had beaten 1 and 2 fairly easy. I never really wanted to play 3 like ever again, especially because it's probably considered the worst. But yeah.
Okay, but that's just because nobody considers Fable Heroes as a Fable game.
Or Fable Legends.
Because it was that, man. Dude, I completely forgot about Fable Legends.
Motherfucker. You can never forget.
I didn't play it, so I can.
Is your audio included this time?
I don't like tainting my experiences of good games.
Yeah, well, is your audio included? Okay.
What?
I said, is your audio included?
Yes, it is, but yours is barely there, so you might want to figure out what the fuck's doing that.
What do you mean mine is barely there?
Your mic keeps fucking up.
Let me adjust my mic. How about now?
Better.
Okay. I was gonna say, I was having issues with my fucking mic earlier. It was being a bitch. So. It's, pretty nice. Okay. I just checked my audio quality. It seems good now. Everything's working.
I remember training with my father in the years after the rat plague. Someday, he said, our enemies will come for you.
Am I that daughter right now? Yep, I see those girly hands.
The sounds and smells of Dunwall never change much. This is my city. What training regimen does father have in store for me
All right,
today?
Majesty. Let's see what you can do.
Oh yeah, she doesn't have powers currently. Yeah, the movement's a lot better in this game.
I've got to slow down to get
Hurry.
through. All right. Good.
You'll have to sprint, vault the obstacle, then slide under.
Did it.
Really worked on the movement for this game.
Next?
It's almost as if it's a sequel.
I'm just saying the first one was fucking Garbo. The movement in the first one was Garbo, and the combat was a pain in the ass.
Combat's still a pain in the ass, but because of your powers, I almost never used my actual weapons.
The powers are better in the second one. I've been told they are.
They are so much better.
What the fuck? Well, that's good to hear. Okay, the chain jump is a
Only I
little
could spend every
wonky.
day running and jumping.
Oh wait, I can just climb the vines? No, I can't. Fuck you, game.
Now let's see how quick my feet are.
You've learned well.
Mobility
See how quiet you
increased.
are, young lady.
Now I gotta do the sneak tutorial. Be to stealth.
I want you to sneak up on me, if you can.
Father's always on about the value of quiet feet.
I like how in the first game it's just barely teased that Corvo's the dad, and you'll find it in like books and documents. But then like the second one, they just start off and they're just like, yeah, he's the dad. He fucked your mama.
I mean, it really wasn't a secret in the first one.
No, but it wasn't. Also, it's just said out.
Yes, but that's literally all that they didn't do. It's just outright say it.
Oh, I wasn't supposed to do that. I was supposed to grab your fucking key. I thought I could choke you out and then steal your key. Fuck you.
I need to watch the patrol route. Didn't see anything at all.
Use cover to stay out of sight.
Why fight when you can slip past?
Well, you're not wrong. Slipping past is a nice little.
Remember, a pistol will wake up everyone in the building. Your crossbow is quiet.
Yes, game. I am aware that Nuka World's main power is offline. But it's only because, I don't know how to initiate the quest to get the key to turn on the power.
Wait, what? That's weird. The shooting aim assist in this game's a little.
Time for some more weapons and combat.
Oh, yeah, I would just turn that off if I were you.
Let's beat each other up, shall we? Yes.
Because, it never gets better. It's just annoying.
When someone swings a sword at you, block. Block with your blade. Good. Well done. Very good.
Oh man, they really reward blocking in this one. In the first game, you took a lot of damage even when blocking.
If you time your block.
Yeah, now, in this one, if I remember correctly, it like staggers them back really hard and shit.
Yeah, it does.
And I think if you time it just right, you can block, it'll stagger them, and you can just decapitate them almost immediately.
That is
You can
fucking
choke
sick.
an enemy out, even in combat.
Or you could just go straight for a knockout from combat, which is nice for a pacifist run.
Yeah.
When an enemy is off balance, you can land a lethal counterattack.
Corvo is actually pretty handsome.
Feel better knowing you can take care of yourself.
He didn't talk at all in the first game.
When trouble
He's
does
got like
finally
that
come,
grizzly
be ready
Wolverine
to fight.
esque feel to him. Does he not?
Dude, honest to God, I haven't played that game in so long, I cannot for the life of me remember what the fuck he sounds like.
Well, you know, I've been streaming, but I haven't had anything that's like been like really getting people to watch. And no one's really on that wants to play like certain co-op games. Don't get me wrong, I love Siege with you guys, but that shit does not stream well anymore.
No, not right now because the game's so fucked up.
Yeah, but like eventually it'll probably get better. But like single player experiences seem to be the thing that's been really working. But like I like to have you guys in the party so I have context.
Yeah,
because that makes it interesting.
Oh, and plus, and I'm not saying that you can't do it because I know you can. Solo streaming is really difficult to like get an audience.
Well, see, here's the thing. I've solo streamed very rarely, but the times I've done it is when I've had an active chat, because then I have someone to talk to, even though it's like not you guys in the party. That's how you get solo streaming to work. Solo streaming doesn't really work well. With me right now, because I'm not as built up as a lot of those guys.
Yeah. What might be a good idea, and I'm not saying like do this or your shit's never gonna work, but you might set up like a Discord or some shit like that that you can post a permanent link to in your stuff.
I'm not looking forward
and
to
then
the ceremony today.
That way once you really get going with like viewers and shit,
Thank you, Alexei. Open
like
the doors.
really get going, not
Like have the
not
Discord
barely
promote me every time I go through, or what?
Yeah, like you could post on there when you're gonna be streaming, like your stream times, what you're gonna be streaming, see what people want to see.
Loyal subjects.
Yeah.
Going through a difficult time.
Right now I've been streaming normally
Talk
like
to
from like 5 to 5 in the morning, 5 p.m. to 5 in the morning, and it's depending on like when I have free time, because I've still been doing some stuff.
Year, I think the anniversary of Jessamine's death will be easier, but it never is.
I wish Mother was still the Empress. I don't think I'm very good at this.
You're
It's also
still
just an
winning.
easy way
Don't worry about
to,
the rabble-rousers.
talk to your
We'll catch the
fans,
crown killer
or viewers.
eventually.
I wouldn't say
People are
you
saying
necessarily have fans.
these
Yeah, you
assassinations
definitely have
are a
viewers.
concerted effort to protect me.
No, someone's trying to make us look guilty by targeting your enemies.
I wish I could just run away from all this.
Sometimes you do. You think I don't know about your nights out on the rooftops? Courage. The ceremony will be over soon.
Royal Protector and Father. I should have passed a law against that combination of titles years ago.
Does it start off the starting cutscene with you as her, and then it lets you pick if you're gonna be her or Corvo, or what?
Before we begin the day's observance,
I believe so.
unexpected visitor, the Duke of Serkonos.
Ramsey says the Duke is bringing special gifts.
That's intriguing.
Grace Luca Abel, Duke of Serkonos.
Mechanical soldiers? Amazing.
What is this, Ramsey? I didn't authorize those things.
Your Imperial Majesty and Royal Protector Corvo Atano, a native of our homeland. Serkonos offers condolences on this sorrowful day, and gifts to remind you of our nation, the rising star on the southern horizon.
We thank you, Your Grace.
Save your thanks. For now, I give you the greatest gift of all. Family. I present the lost sister of Jessamine Caldwin, your rightful empress, Delilah Caldwin.
Impossible.
My mother had a sister?
My dearest niece. Hello.
It's not true.
My father was Emperor Euhorn Jacob Caldwin, and Jessamine was my younger sister. At the time of her death, I wasn't ready to make myself known to you, and I was forced to leave Dunwall. But now I'm home.
If you really are my mother's sister, you're welcome to stay as long as you like.
Little sparrow, blackened by bad memories, I'm here to relieve you of your crown. My father's promise, whispered in secret so many years ago, is now fulfilled.
Watch your tongue. Emily Caldwin is the daughter of Empress Jessamine Caldwin.
Royal Protector. How naive to think you could get away with these murders. Living in my palace has protected you, but that's over. Hear me, all of you. Your rightful Empress has returned.
All hail the Empress Delilah, first of her name. Arrest Emily Caldwin and her father for the Crown Killer murders.
What?
Can't still my heart.
What the fuck? Oh, so they retcon Corvo by like fucking or not retcon, they do the whole you have to start from the beginning. I'm gonna be Corvo, fuck it. I played as him in the first one, I'll play as him in the second one.
Yeah, but the reason why I said you should play as her first
Just because she's got the better powers.
How handsome you are for a
she's
man
got
your age.
the cool new powers instead of old ones.
I expect it's a wonderful story.
I'll lock him in the Empress's chambers, and then I'll bring him to Coldridge Prison to tell his trial. My father lost it all. Sent me to the City Watch, one step above begging. Think I had to take your orders? Corvo Atano, son of a Zirconan tradesman.
Captain Ramsey, I heard shouting. Lord Corvo, what happened?
That'll be all, Captain Mayhew. Oh! So that's the Royal Protector's fancy weapon. What kind of sword folds in half? There's a legend in the City Watch. The Empress's last resort, the safe room inside your daughter's chambers, is holding enough gold to buy an island. And they say this is one of the only two keys.
What happened? Alexei, the throne room, Emily. Nothing I can do alone. I need to get out of here. The Hound Pits pub. Today starts another chapter. But will it get as bad as those times? Dunwall always has a way of turning sour, just as soon as you get comfortable. Took away the mark of the outsider. No more sorcery.
I believe Ramsey's a traitor. Is Lady Emily all
There's a
right?
coup underway. She's imprisoned for lack of a better word.
You've got to get out of the tower. Maybe through Emily's safe room. There was a captain earlier today, down at the docks, looking for you. Get away and help Emily.
I'm sorry, Captain Mayhew. Goodbye. Won't open without my ring. Need my ring to open the safe room. Ramsey has it. These bastards are working with Ramsey and the Duke of Serkonos.
Sorry about that. My grandmother called me.
Sure.
But she immediately knew that I was playing video games, which is a smart assumption to make. That was the room I came from, I think. But no, fucking, she was asking me about my cousin and if I'd played with him on Xbox, and I'm just like, not really lately. And she's like, why is that? And I'm like, well, to make matters short, my mother took, you know, the whole situation with my mother and how kind of she treats me like shit, and I'm trying to work through that and trying to mend shit. Well, my mother at one point kind of screwed a bunch of that up by taking in someone else's kid who was pregnant because she couldn't keep her fucking legs unspread. And
Closed.
yeah, sorry, I'm occupied. There's fireworks in the background and I'm playing this game and trying to sneak around. I'm not thinking straight. But anyway, fucking, so that was a big deal like last year that pissed me off because I was mad at my mom.
Disloyal dogs.
Because that's kind of like one of those things where it's like hypocritical. It's like you take care of your own kids, but you're taking care of someone else's who has parents or a parent. So that pissed me off. Well, my cousin knows how bad that pissed me off. So I'm not. I don't hate that girl, but I hate that that series of events happened and everyone just played it off like it was totally cool and casual, when in reality it was kind of like a big fuck you to me. Like a grand fuck you to me. So I told my cousin that that chick pissed me off and I don't ever really want to see her because it brings back like painful fucking emotions. So my cousin's like, yeah, cool. Well, that fucking girl ended up dating my cousin. After my cousin even asked me beforehand, he's like, your brother's trying to set me up with her, and I'm like, don't do it. And he's like, why? I'm like, one, she has a fucking kid. Two, she had to test 3 different guys to figure out who the fucking dad was.
We should have the time we need. Just stay here and stall anyone.
So that's a big
I'll be back when
like,
I've searched the royal
fuck that.
chambers, assuming I don't accidentally lock myself.
And my cousin's like, yeah, I guess you're right. And I'm like, okay, just be smart. You know, just be smart. You're still my family, and you're one of the few family members I care about.
Yes.
And
natural order is reasserting
my fucking
itself.
cousin's like, oh, whatever.
The Rams was
And
once hosted
immediately
the
he
king and
joined my
queen
party
of
the other
Warwick. Did
day
you know that?
as I started streaming,
spent
said
my
the
time
N-word 40 times, and then told me he started dating her, and he's already had sex with her. And I'm like, you are
Very
stupid.
soon you'll be back at the top, Captain.
I'm like, he's like, yeah, we've been dating and talking for like 3 days,
Ramsey's
and I've
family
already had
fell
sex
from
with
the
her, and I'm like,
aristocracy, and apparently the
well,
man
you're
holds a
stupid.
grudge. How it's anyone else's fault, that's beyond me. But one way or another,
That's
that-
not
is too
usually a
dangerous to be
good
left
sign.
away.
no, it's not. And I'm like, and I made a comment that pissed him off, and I'm like, well, if I knew it was that easy. Oh wait, I did. And he got all pissy with me, but I'm just like, dude, fuck you. You don't want to listen to me?
For a bottle of pear soda.
You don't want to fucking help out. You don't like. I thought we'd like really established a bond and stuff. I thought we'd figure shit out. Like I thought my cousin respected me more than that, but instead my cousin's just like, nah, fuck you. Something that really bothers you, and I'm actually trying to help him out besides the bothering thing.
Nothing will stop me from bringing you home,
It's
Emily.
just, it's like a double fuck you. So I'm just like, you know what, whatever. And he said the N-word like fucking 20 times when I started up a stream the other day, and then so I just blocked him, and I'm just like, I'm not having your shit today. I'm just like, this is one of those things where it's like, I show you respect, I'm nice to you. You're one of the few family members I've actually helped out on a constant basis. And my brother, I love my brother to death, but he's dumb as shit and does not know anything he fucking does. He's a good kid, hard worker. Just dumb with every other choice in life. And I'm trying to help my cousin out and give him a warning. Told him it's probably not a good idea, especially because she's got a kid, and he might have to do some shit that he probably wouldn't want to, and take care of that kid when the dad of that kid doesn't want to take care of it. And he's like, yeah, you're probably right, and then just completely ignored what I said and listened to my brother's dumbass. And I'm just like, you know what? I'm done trying. I'm sick of people. You know, like, I've explained to you guys and Ryan and my roommates that, like, you guys are probably better family than my own fucking family, because you can see how much of a fuck I mean or matter to them.
Yeah.
Like, one thing, that's all I asked, one thing, just don't fucking do it. You're smarter than that, and it's gonna lead you down into trouble. And it'll bother me if I'm, especially because that's the one cousin I hang around with, and I don't want to hang around him if he's around her. And he's just like casual about it, like it's a fucking joke, and I'm just like, nope, not having it. God, everyone wants to call me today. What the fuck? 1 second.
The reserves won't help against Delilah, even if I had a way to carry it all out of here. I'll need this. I suspect the Crown Killer is connected to Delilah's coup. Out into the world once more. How many people had forgotten this mask? I'd better take these. I've got to deal with Ramsey.
I'm back. Sorry about that. It was one of my old friends asking me about a dog that I had kind of wanted, but you know how I decided on the puppy, Shiva.
Mm-hmm.
So I told him about it. He says that dog's going to a shelter and stuff. He's also the friend that made the dumb decision of nearly screwing up his relationship for a few years. Like, I don't know what it is with like everyone who I surround myself with. It's like they either don't treat women properly or go after the fucking sadistic weird ones, and then I get stuck
I feel like
with
that
the
second
cheating
part was kind of
crabs.
targeted.
No, not at you, Logan. Calm down.
Little Beechworth made this. Wonder what advice he would have about today.
I mean, like in the manner that they're bitches, not in the manner that they're fucking just different. And by the way, how's that going? I haven't heard shit from her.
She broke up with me like 3 weeks ago.
Oh, fuck. Guess I'm out of touch.
But I've been... Yeah, I know. It's as if we, like, weren't talking for a while.
To be fair,
Whatever reason.
I wasn't... It wasn't really directed at you. I was kind of pissed at Slade and not wanting to play with him.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it, I gotta place that asshole in here? Fucking dick.
Galactic Zone grounds. There's one fucking thing left. I'm just gonna fucking Google this. I'm so fucking tired of searching for it. I can't find it.
That sounds like a fucking bitch. Yeah, no, but I asked my
Fallout
buddy...
76 has fast travel and players under level 5 can't die in PvP.
Nice. Smashed his head in the bottom. No. I don't know what the fuck was going on.
You wanted, Ramsey. The Imperial Suite atop Dunwall Tower. Stay put until this is all set straight, Ramsey. Enjoy the rations and well water, sleeping next to a fortune.
But, I, just got, like, fucking 2 phone calls, you know, both... One's from family, one's from a friend, but, like, my grandma was kind of mad at me because, she could tell I was playing video games and really invested in it, but I was trying to have a conversation. And then when she brought up my cousin, I kind of said the same thing I told you. I got invested more into the conversation, But then, like, she was upset with me that I wasn't invested in the conversation. Then I get invested in the conversation, and then she gets mad at me and just leaves. I don't know. It's like my grandparents call me at the weirdest fucking times. It's like, oh, you could have called me in the afternoon or like midday. You call me at night, the time you know I'm playing video games. So much so that you're aware that I'm currently doing it.
Until I understand this, I have to go into hiding.
It's just like super irritating.
I should make my way to the docks. I used to listen while Emily and her governess Callista read from this book. I'm glad she wasn't here to see Emily driven out of Dunwall Tower.
So the start off for this game isn't bad. It's kind of not as good as the first game, but it's kind of like more, hey, I gotta figure shit out, get a basis, and then come back and approach it from a different angle. And that's smarter, and I like it. It's just, you know, the first one, it's like, oh, you got fucked and thrown in jail. This one, it's like, you got fucked and thrown into a side room till they figured out what they wanted to do with you. Which is unrealistic to me because I'm like, you've got the world's greatest killer, and you're gonna stick him in a fucking room. Well, he doesn't have his powers anymore. He's pathetic. You could play the entire first game with literally no powers.
Unless you grind the shit out of it to get all the fucking things.
Yeah.
What do I have to
Like,
do to get Emily back?
You can
What do I have to become?
decently quick get quite a few powers, but
Yeah, but you're probably gonna have to do some
Takes
dirty
a
work for
fucking while.
Granny, and those missions piss me the fuck off.
Mm.
God, I hated that chick. I love when you get to fucking actually fight her in the boss fight and kill her.
mm,
I was going for a full pacifist run though, so killing her was not the best way to go about it. Because apparently killing her actually counted as a kill. Even though she was like a witch and some other
Yeah.
shit.
well, you have ways of decapacitating people that aren't killing, so
Yeah. I'm gonna save it. Is there a way to fall on someone and just knock them out instead of killing them?
I don't remember.
Oh, cheatsy doodles. Yeah, apparently there is, but you gotta press it fast.
You're not fit for that watch uniform.
I love putting bodies in really weird places. It's like my go-to thing. You gotta be careful though, because apparently you can like drop some bodies just stupidly, and like the game will glitch out and kill them. So I one time went for a flawless run with no kills, but the way I put someone's body down, apparently they had died. That or rats got to them when I wasn't paying attention.
Mm.
I need to find a ship. The city is crawling with the Duke's men.
Listen up, I have bad news. Ramsey's missing. Corporal Moore checked the royal quarters, and Corvo Atano has apparently fled the tower. We've got to find him. That's it, we've got your orders. Spread
Okay,
out.
so I just found out where the last one is, and I'm kind of pissed off.
Where's that? Someplace you've already checked?
No way to turn back now.
No, actually it's someplace that I can't get to currently. Like, I have to have done a mission to get to it. But I can't get that fucking mission yet.
Empress Emily Caldwin and her royal protector Corvo Atano are now wanted criminals. Let me remind you, there's a reward for your help in capturing enemies of the state.
The one thing I don't like about this, yes, the start of it's smart. You're like getting the fuck out, and like a duke comes into town. But I don't think one duke's small amount of soldiers should be able to take over a whole town. Sure, the one ambassador dude betrayed you, but still, there's no way all the fucking people got into the town without Corvo fucking knowing.
Anyone here? Show yourself.
I mean, Corvo doesn't really have his connections anymore. That's kind of the thing.
Yeah, and he immediately gets his powers taken away in the first fucking fight, which is going to make me disbelieve the final fight, because I'm going to be sitting here like she could just steal his powers the whole fucking time.
Nothing then. So let's see. What was it? I thought I saw someone right here. Let's check the place.
Shit. I'm gonna get. You know what? I'm just kind of winging it this playthrough. I'm not really caring. I'm gonna try not to kill anyone. That doesn't mean I'm gonna get into fights and not knock them out.
That's Corvo Atano.
Did he just? I'm gonna load that. I think he just killed one of the guys I knocked out. He went to swing at me, and he killed his comrades that were knocked out on the floor. He missed me and cut one of his friends.
I was gonna say, so are you reloading because you're worried it's gonna count it as you killing someone?
Yeah, because it did in the first game.
I don't think it does in this one.
Haha, bitch. So you got one unconscious. One unconscious. Okay, that works. Adequate body pile. Let's go. No one's coming in here. I'm not really worried. I just love the fact that you can get into a fight now and then just knock them out in the middle of the fight. That is the, like, not like sophisticated thing added, but it makes the playthrough that much more shit in these first levels. The fuck is that noise? Oh, it's the thing for the... Ooh, grenades. I'm just gonna save all my bullets and grenades for like the robotic fucks I clearly saw at the beginning of this. Don't know how prominent they become later, but I know that there's like mosquitoes that are dickheads and some other shit in this game that like grenades would just make shit so much easy.
Hey, who is...
Haha, asshole! Just like, fuck it. God, I'm not even trying to be stealthy anymore. I'm just running up and like beating the shit out of people and leaving their unconscious bodies on the ground. Just like, yes, a whole new way to play. It's so simple, but it works.
Kiela, sorry you missed us. I'll be taking the children away from Dunwall earlier than expected. A few weeks before the upcoming anniversary of Empress Jessamine's death. Things are about to get bad, and I'm not just talking about the Crown Killer. Besides, there's profit to be made bringing new silver miners down south. So arrangements must be made.
How did you defeat Captain America? We shot him in the legs because his shield is the size of a dinner plate, and he is stupid.
I thought he was an idiot.
That's one of those.
Sean would probably know it, but he's not talking, so I'm assuming he either passed the fuck out or something.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. Attention, Dunwall citizens. Today, Delilah Baldwin is our new empress. All hail Delilah.
You know what pisses me off, though? Like, the start of this game, it's like, oh, Delilah comes in and she's like, hey, I'm the new queen. And it's like, I think she's the bastard daughter of the king, so she's not actually the queen's kid. She's like the kid through someone else.
Okay.
I think in the first one they touch upon it, because apparently when they were little, the girls didn't exactly know that they were sisters until a certain point. They just thought they were best friends that just hung out all the time.
What? You're dead.
Citizens of Dunwall, listen up. For the sake of your family, turn over all information concerning Emily Caldwin and Corvo Atano, wanted for murder and treason.
But like in the DLC with that, the one that's the bastard kid or whatever, she, one of the options is just to like kill her. There's two playthroughs. One where you knock her out and one where you just fucking myrtleize her.
Just don't fit right. Kinda dry. You really go for a whisper.
This shirt
One of
reeks.
them two-penny
I've got to
drinks.
get a spare uniform. One night at the body house. One night. Now I'm covered in chancres.
I'm assuming body house means whorehouse.
I don't know that ship, but maybe the captain can help.
You look like you can take care of yourself.
Oh man, there's a lot of pathways in this one. I like it.
Someone's a coup. Caldwin's a Shh, we shouldn't be talking about this.
Until later, then.
I doubt I can help you, whatever you want.
Who's this?
What's
My
happening
luck, it'll
now?
be that sadistic crown.
Oh god, he punches. Just gonna store the body at the top of the stairs. Nothing to see here. Just don't want him to get eaten by mice. this game is a little off with the lighting. Sometimes when you open doors, when you walk in, it's dark as sin. I like how you can like interact with clocks and shit and set them off and bring guards towards that. That's a neat little touch.
I hope the Crown Killer doesn't come back. Nasty business. Killing a
This game, I will admit, this is a... I'm only on the first fucking level, and I know they're gonna add more shit, but this game's already leaps and bounds beyond the first one.
Can I read? Of course I can read. What does he think? I'm stupid? I know all my letters and then some. Getting so one can't even breathe no more. Damn it, I need to pee.
I like how on the first level you're at least in Dunwall, but I know that once you continue past this part, you're not.
You're in and Dunwall quite a bit.
Do what?
I said you're in and out of Dunwall quite a bit.
Okay, so you're in both areas often?
Huh? What's that noise?
Really wish I had a fucking crossbow.
Oh well.
Walking in here, dickbag? Guess not. I'm gonna stream this for an hour, take a quick bathroom break, and then start up another stream. Because I feel like doing multiple of this. Who's all watching me anyway? I'm gonna look. It says I have 2 viewers, but I actually have 5 or 6. Fucking Twitch. Some of the lighting in this game is super dark. I might have to adjust it. It's hard for my eyes to see it. How far did you get into this, or did you completely beat it?
I beat it.
And you beat it with
I
him
beat it
or
in
her?
like... Both.
Oh, and you beat it in how long?
Actually, I hadn't beat it with Corvo yet, but I played it as him second. So it wasn't a big deal. Well, I was just gonna say, I beat it in like 3 settings. Granted, they were very long settings.
Yeah, the first one took me a while because I tried to 100% it, so I kept going back. That was loud. So I kept going back and at least he didn't die from that. And checking to make sure I got everything. So I did like all the side missions I could and shit like that.
Poor guy.
Yeah.
Fuck, they took pictures of this shit? Huh. Interesting. I think I've done all I can in here. I've been exploring the first area. Mostly I've cleared out a lot of it. Checking stuff. And I'm back out in the alley. Neat. Big old loop-de-loop. Let's save it. My neighbors are already setting off fucking fireworks during the day when you can't even see them. That's how you know you're surrounded by white trash assholes.
Hunter, it's almost 11 o'clock.
No. I meant earlier today, not right now. Right now, they're not even setting them off. Like, they were setting them off at like fucking 10, 12, and 2. And they weren't like, oh, they're setting off Saturn missile batteries. It was the fucking mortars. They were setting off mortars midday. So all you could hear was a loud bang, but you couldn't see shit. I'm like,
that might not have been mortars then. That might have been just explosives. Like, just them fucking around with making shit.
I could tell by the way it popped and the behavior and everything that it had to have been a mortar or one of the fucking ones that blew up in the fucking sky. But the way it made it sound like one of the sprinklers went off, but not like the little ground sprinklers, like the ones that blow up in the sky and then like rain down little sparkles. I could tell one of them was one of those. I knew a few of them were mortars, and I'm just like, are you fucking stupid? A few of them weren't. Like, I know that they were blowing up some on the ground, but I can tell the difference between those and a fucking mortar.
You don't want to be out on the streets right now. Move along.
I wish I had fucking powers. Make this shit so much easier. At least the fucking teleport, for God's sake. They don't even have that, because Corvo got fucked in a matter of seconds.
Aiding a fugitive is now punishable by death. Aid the City Watch in this time of transition.
Why the fuck? They were just killing citizens. You're trying to conquer the country, not kill everyone in it. People are worth more alive than they are dead, even though most people are assholes and stupid. I could be a better bad guy. Please tell me there aren't assholes in the water like in the first game.
But you don't want any chemicals in the water?
That turn the fucking frogs gay? No. But I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about the fucking, the razor sharp fuck you fish.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they're in it? Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
I think I found...
But you can like take over, like mind control them, and it's really fun.
Bet.
Is there any chance I could slip past all these uniformed assholes and get into the tower myself? Do I still have it left in me? What am I going to do? Tricks on me.
I know that the chick that helps you out, that's the ship captain in this, is the girl from the DLC that, depending on how you play, you either kill her or you don't fight her at all and you fight someone else instead. It's stupid. But like, you could piss her off and by being evil, and then she wants to usurp you, so that way she can become the new leader of the bandits. Like the main the guy that kills the wife, he's not the main bad guy of the game, and you have the option to spare or kill him. But it always takes it as sparing as the chronological order whenever you start this game off. Because if you play through evil, fucking Emily kills her dad. Unless you like blend it and get a neutral chaos route, then you can get it to where she kills everyone except her dad. But I know that this chick right here was the fucking DLC dude that you play as. She's one of the bosses, and you kill her unless you're like good or neutral, and then you don't fight, and then you defeat the chick who took over at the start of this game in the DLC. It's kind of an introduction to all the characters.
Lord Protector, forgive me for saying it, but you look like death warmed over.
It's been an unusual day. There's a coup underway, and I'm being blamed for the Crown Killer murders.
My name's Megan Foster.
Are you talking about the Death of the Outsider DLC?
Yeah.
Anton Sokolov. We learned something
No.
scary.
Well, they're both in the Death of the Outsider, but they're also two stars of the
Dukes here with a woman
first
named Delilah who
game's
seized the
DLC.
throne. They had
Oh,
me and I barely got out. For now, I have to get away, recover my footing.
Bad things always seem to happen in Dunwall. Feels like the end of the world.
I need to get to Karnaca, where the Crown Killer murders started. Delilah must have been down there for a while, and I've got to figure out what's going on.
The dreadful whale will get you there. Should we go?
Yeah, ready, fuck it. But I know she gets like a robot hand for the DLC. I didn't kill anyone, so I got a merciful. I didn't get a ghostly because I was detected 4 times. Because I was just like, fuck it. But that's nice. So I got the achievement alternative approach for not killing anyone, I think, in one of the levels. I'm probably gonna go back through as the princess and fucking murder everyone, but right now I'm just going through as fucking Corvo and going pacifist, which is probably backwards of how I should be playing it, but whatever. I feel like I've seen previews of her abilities, and her abilities are really brutal, so I'm like, if I'm gonna play a kill playthrough,
but it seems familiar somehow.
I'm gonna fucking do it with her, you know?
I mean, her shadow walk ability is literally like the best fucking stealth thing ever.
I remember this endless cold.
I'm just glad that Corvo fucking talks. The silent shit was getting on my nerves in the first game.
You might as well show yourself.
Corvo, old friend. Do I even have to say it? You've lost another empress.
You're a dick, outsider.
Delilah was born a pawn, but now she's got the throne. 15 years ago, the assassin Dowd could have warned you about her if you'd bothered to ask. But you were too busy for questions. Times have changed, Corvo. And you haven't been watching the dark corners of the world. Maybe living in a palace has made you soft. What happens when you push a man farther than he ever thought he could go? Does he snap? And what happens when he tries to go home? Maybe you'll finally learn what it feels like to kill an empress. Dad could have told you about that, too.
You can just reject powers and play without them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, go ahead, try that. Do that playthrough. Come on.
I don't think I want to.
I don't think you can.
But fuck you. You're trying to get me to do it. I know your wicked ways, asshole. I might do a no power playthrough, but I've definitely got to do a playthrough with Corvo's powers and then Emily's powers, and then I'll just play through as Corvo again and murder everyone and not use powers.
I felt this so long ago. The void. It was still there all along.
I think the outsider is just chaos embodied.
Never thought I'd be here.
What?
Again.
I wasn't paying attention to you.
I think the outsider is like symbolism for chaos. Like, he's neither good nor bad, which is why he gave fucking the one dude who killed your wife in the first game powers. He gives powers to everyone. It's how they choose to use them. He doesn't make them do anything. It's their choice. He just gives them the powers because they are deemed like they've got a great destiny ahead. Oh, fuck. Thank God. There we go.
It's one of those with great power comes great responsibility situations.
Yeah, but he doesn't get upset if you kill people or if you play good. Like he'll tell you how things could have gone better either way sometimes. And like in the DLC for the first game, he actually gets mad at you if you're evil, I think, at some points. And he like even hints that it'll be your undoing.
Know you.
Oh no! It's teased that the heart is the Empress's heart in the first game, but now they're really pushing that down your throat.
Even as an echo of myself, it's good to know you're there.
Jessamine, if all I can hear are the last echoes of your voice, that's enough.
Only the last of my essence, with you for a while. If only I could reach across this great expanse and take you into my arms. But
just fuck already. Oh wait, you can't cause you're dead.
And my curse. Summon me to your hand, and I will guide you when I can.
Uncomfortable. When I said I wanted to grasp on your heart, I didn't really mean this, or had this in mind.
There are no stars in the sky here. There is no sky. You shouldn't be here. No one should.
Who is Delilah, really? Jessamine's sister? Bearing the outsider's mark?
Bitch. So I'm feeling like he's gonna be the artist, she's gonna be the rich bitch, he's gonna be the asshole military douchebag, she's gonna be the crazy wizard bitch, and this is gonna be the sneaky beaky assassin cunt. Just by their appearances.
In thousands of years, few have seen this place. 2 were empresses.
So her and the daughter? Or did you see it? Well, technically you're seeing it right now, but it's not the point. I guess the daughter technically is... I don't know, I'm not gonna get us into that shit.
What?
It says in thousands of years, only few people have seen this blade who were empresses, so I'm assuming it means Delilah and the daughter?
Blood and filth, until she was in a position to steal from the wisest scholars in the Empire.
I
Survival and ambition,
don't know.
art and magic, with a cunning that makes fun
Technically,
of those around her.
I mean,
all
okay.
leading to what you saw at Dunwall Tower.
That's weird.
Delilah's playing the long game. She took all the abuse the world could deal out, and now she has a crown.
No?
But I'll let you in on a secret. She's
Well,
got her eyes set on
where are you reading this at exactly?
Give me a second. Wait, what?
Where were you reading that?
It wasn't reading it, it was said to me.
Oh.
If you use the heart in the void, it'll give you certain audio. Like, you know, when you use the heart in certain areas, it's like, it'll tell you secrets. Well, when I used it in the void, it said, in the thousands of years, in 1,000 or so years, very few have seen this place. 2 of them were empresses, so I think it's talking about the evil bitch sister and then the daughter.
Well, it couldn't be the daughter, because you're playing as Corvo.
So that means it would be her?
Not necessarily.
Well, technically her heart's in it and you get it from there, I guess, so technically she's seen it. I don't know, weird.
Maybe I got lazy. Fell asleep at my post. Somehow everything I love is at risk. Again.
I wonder if they'll make a third
Last
of
time I
this.
saw Karnaka, I was just 18, boarding a ship bound for Dunwall. It was dawn and I'd been up all night dancing 3 sheets to the wind. I was puffed up with the old Duke's favor, and I thought I was the greatest swordsman the Isles had ever known. For over 3 decades, I've lived in a palace, watching over the people I love. I've had an empress.
He's 48 in this?
And raised another from birth. Who would have thought I'd come back home, the most wanted man in the Isles, following the trail of a monstrous killer? What would that 18-year-old...
So the sneaky beaky assassin bitch is the one who's framing you for killing. Interesting. Very interesting. Well, just how much fun I'm having with this, and I just did the first fucking level, I'm definitely going to do a full fucking playthrough of this. I know I try to do full playthroughs of some games, and if I don't get enough views, or I just not feeling it, I won't finish. Like, I still haven't finished my playthrough of Fallout. Don't know if I will or not, just because it's one of them things, but Fallout 76 I'm definitely going to. Huh. So there's black markets in this. Where are you at, lady? I want to talk to you.
The jewel of the South. My homeland.
So he wasn't actually born here. I have questions. I thought she'd be hanging around here kind of like a hub world where you could have interesting conversations. But no. I kicked my hopes and dreams in the dick. Now there's still a few more flights of stairs. Oh, hello, fucking dad. Not really super interested in some of the lore. If I read the inscriptions and it's something I want to know, I'll know, but you can get a big basis from the first game to not really have to read a lot of the journals and shit in the second. At least not till later in the game. The first ones are just dumb shit about people. Like, oh, the city this, oh, the city that. It's just a different interpretation of the way things are going. once I get in this next area, I'll start paying attention to the journals. But right now,
cursed. You're up. When you're ready to talk, I'll tell you what I know.
One sec, I want to explore.
The Duke's probably not back from Dunwall yet. We've been en route for 2 weeks. I hope Sokolov is all right, wherever he is.
His name is Mortimer Ramsey, but he looks like Gordon Ramsay, and I didn't notice it. And I'm pacifist killing the bosses. I'm not killing them, but I'm like, some of the like non-kill scenarios for some of the bosses or like main guys, even in the first game, are just like super fucking what the fuck. Because, like, you could, oh my god. Do you remember in the first game the twin brothers that were assholes, Logan? They were the ones who conducted the whorehouse and kidnapped your daughter.
Yeah.
Oh, Sokolov worked alongside you, lady. That's neat. Annie, some blood flies. Well, what had happened is, what way did you take to get rid of them? Did you just kill them straight up, run in there, just kill them and ran out?
I cannot remember. Dude, that was so long ago.
Well, I killed them in every way. I just ran in, guns blazing. I did the like funny avert ones where you could like kill them in the hot tubs and shit. And then or you can do the peaceful way where you just do a favor for the one dude that's kind of like the gang leader, and he'll
before I leave Serkonos,
he'll just cut off their tongues and shave their heads and put them in salt mines.
And he'll pay for all this.
And I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, some of the like options to
Sokolov always seemed ageless.
Get rid of them peacefully or without killing them are more fucked up than death could ever be.
All right, you've explained part of it. What were you and Sokolov doing here?
The old man loved Karnaka, but he'd caught wind of a conspiracy tied to the Crown Killer. He wanted to warn you.
There were reports about tensions rising. Corruption, street violence. It's the sort of thing that happens, and usually the local authorities resolve it.
The new Duke has let things slide. But Sokolov concluded he might be the head of the conspiracy. He came in looking shocked, and if you've heard his after-dinner stories, you know that's unusual. They were going to set out for Dunwall, but something happened.
The Crown Killer.
Yes, the hatch ripped open and Sokolov screamed. All I caught was a glimpse of someone carrying him across the deck. I followed as long as I could, toward Addermeyer Institute. It's run by the alchemist Hypatia. Maybe the Duke is using a patient of hers. The Crown Killer.
Addermeyer was a solarium years ago. I'll get inside and eliminate the Crown Killer. Maybe the alchemist will cooperate. Maybe she won't. Either way, I'll try to figure out what happened to Sokolov too.
I would say good luck, but I don't think
I think I've watched gameplay of this. I think the alchemist like created a Jekyll and Hyde monster that I have to defeat.
Bring the boat around. We'll take the skiff to the shore when you're ready.
If memory serves, I was watching Outside Xbox play this. God, they're fucking funny. But it wasn't like, oh, big spoiler, they're doing this or that. It was more like, oh, yeah, they were just showing bits and pieces, and like I think they were showing the one, both of their playthroughs separately, where they were just like, one of them likes to play stealthy and one of them just likes to fucking wing it. So it was fucking hilarious to watch.
Yeah.
And they're British, so they're automatically funny.
I watched the channel. I know.
Okay. Didn't know. How do I get down there? I have to swim. Fuck. Let me get it, cunt. Oh yeah, I can buy upgrades, I think.
I'll be back.
Okay. What upgrade should I get? What do I have? Time stops if you aren't moving while aiming blink. I will need that.
Push out into the harsh world. You are alone, but for a few allies.
If memory serves, if you play evil in the first game, the heart would rot. I wonder if it does the same in this game.
Those around you cannot see. I am here and not here when you call to me.
So is it like a spirit world and you talk through your heart? That's understandable.
Ready for me to drop you at the docks?
Ready. The old city must have changed a lot.
Off we go then.
One more time, old friend.
Where's the goddamn mask? I want to wear one of those so bad. That mask looks sick. Today I have no one in my chat that is talking. It's always nice. My channel is up to over, well, after this video uploads, it'll probably be over 1,400 views, which isn't bad. I think I've even gotten a new follower too. I only have 51? What? That can't be right. Am I losing followers? It's not good, since I'm only one away from being at the spot where I need to be before it changes up. Fuck. I just reached affiliate too. That would suck if it kicks me in the ass.
I took you to Admire by boat, but security's too tight. The Grand Guard have a watchtower there. Go inland and use the carriage station. Before his death, the old Duke of Serkonos spent decades building up Karnaca.
Wonder why they left.
After Duke Luca Abel took over, he started draining the wealth out of the city as fast as he could. Orgies and week-long feasts.
I remember the old Duke Theodanis. He was a good man.
Watch yourself on the way to Admire. The Duke's given the Grand Guard run of the city. Strangers get attacked on sight.
I can take care of myself.
This is a good spot. Reach Adamire, take out the Crown Killer, and find out where Sokolov was taken. The alchemist, Hypatia. She'll help if she can. Sokolov likes her.
I'll see you later at Addermire. Just wait to bring up the boat until after I've disabled the watchtower.
Is the water blood red? Why is there blood coming out of the pipes? What the fuck is that? Jewel of the South achievement. Well, neat. So there's blood in the water. We've about streamed for almost an hour, and well, I've streamed for an hour and 25 minutes, which is probably good for a stopping point right now. I'll start it up again after a quick bathroom break. Maybe. I don't know. I'll figure it out.